And today we're lucky to have City of Angels, which is a nonprofit organization which helps people with addictions and their families. They offer them a lot of support, and they do interventions, and they do referral services. So please give them your undivided attention. And I'd like to introduce Kevin Meara. He's one of the founders of City of Angels, and he's going to tell you about the program today. Thanks.
That Mrs. Lang's the most important person at Reynolds. She's the most important person that you guys need to get to know in your 3 years here. He said it's okay that I tell you that. Anyway, before I start, I want my friend Ashley to say something to you.
Thanks, guys. I'm Ashley. Welcoming than the 7th graders, I'll tell you that much. Well, as I said, my name's Ashley, and believe it or not, I'm actually a recovering drug addict. In 2014, or I'm sorry, that was later. 2013, I graduated from Reynolds. I was sitting in these rooms just like you guys. 4? Oh, 2004, wow. City of Angels here, they saved my life. I was no different than you guys in 6th grade. I just wanted to have fun. You know, I didn't, school was school, but look what I became, unfortunately. But thankfully, because of organizations like this, here I am today. You know, I'm in school, I work, I'm a productive member of society, and it was all because somebody else had things and they were able to help me. So please, this is serious. Listen to what you're about to hear, because you know, you might be sitting here thinking it might not be you one day. That's what I thought in 6th grade. But thank you.
Have you guys ever heard of City of Angels before? All right, well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about City of Angels. I'm also going to tell you a little bit about me. As Miss Lang said, my name's Kevin Meara. I grew up in the city of Trenton. There's 8 kids in my family, and my dad died when I was only 14 years old. I started drinking when I was 13 years old. I wasn't going very far in life. I didn't do very well in high school. When I was in college, I joined the Navy, and after I went in the Navy, I started working for public service, electric and gas. I've been there 32 years. I got involved in politics, and I was elected as a city councilman here in Hamilton Township as a Democrat. In 2007, I ran as a Republican. I'm the only one in the history of Hamilton Township who's been elected both as a Democrat and Republican. And in November, I served as mayor in Hamilton Township. When I ran for Congress in 1996, I was in the Oval Office, the most powerful office in the world, with President Clinton and Vice President Gore. And I was involved in Irish-American politics, and that brought me back to the White House, and I was invited to President Bush's White House St. Patrick's Day reception. At Public Service, we provide your electric and gas, and we have to work hurricanes, storms, floods, and in September 11th, when the World Trade Center was bombed, I worked 2 shifts at Ground Zero, seeing many things that no one should have to see. But all those successes or all those experiences, whatever they might be, didn't prepare me for June 30th, 2008, when I woke up and found my oldest son dead on his bedroom floor from a heroin overdose. Casey was 24 years old. But a few years before that, he was sitting here in Reynolds. This is where he went to school. And then he went to Steiner. When he was sitting here like you, he wasn't thinking about growing up to be a drug addict. He was thinking about playing sports and being a drummer. But he became a drug addict. And unlike Ashley, it didn't end well for him. When Casey died, parents and friends of his came to my wife and I, Mary Ann sitting here, Casey's mom, for help. And we didn't know what to do. We talked to a few people who knew a little more about it than we did, and in 2009 we started City of Angels just to help people get help. Casey was 24, his name was Kevin Cayley, we called him KC, and I affectionately referred to him as a knucklehead. Just because maybe like one of your friends, you like to have fun, you laugh. He could watch a South Park episode, and after it was done, he could repeat every word. Although Casey's gone, our dogs are still here named Tweak and Butters. How many of you guys, before you left for school this morning, had the opportunity to hug your mom or dad, or high-five them, or your grandma, or whoever's in your house? All right. The reason I ask you that is because what I have here in my hand is a locket. The locket has a picture of Casey and a lock of his hair from the funeral home. This is all his mother has to hug now. So, when you guys choose to use drugs, and if it doesn't work out for you, like what happened to my son, the pain doesn't end when you die. The pain continues with your brothers, your sisters, your parents. I know you don't think it can happen to you, just like Ashley said. And I want you to know that if 100 of you use drugs and you all go to treatment like Ashley did, how many out of 100 do you think will not use drugs again? Someone call out an answer. All 100. If you go to treatment, all 100 won't use drugs again. How many do you think? 1. 25. 2 to 5 of you. So look around. It looks almost like there's 100 kids in here. If all 100 of you went to treatment, only 2 and 5 of you, 2 to 5, will not use drugs again. You have a better chance if you were to have cancer. And this is a disease just like cancer. City of Angels was created to help. We're a non-profit. We don't charge for anything we do. And we're there if you need help. I'm going to let my friend Tom come up here. We call him Redneck. If you guys wake up one morning after you've been partying and your mother says come down to the living room, and you come down to the living room and Mr. Redneck is sitting there,